So I'd like to introduce Manu Sharma, who I met last summer at Singularity University. He's currently a graduate student at Stanford, and he's also an entrepreneur. And as you know, Silicon Valley Space Center is about launching new space entrepreneurs from Silicon Valley. And so Manu is a great example of that. And I've been working with him on payload integration and payload related topics. But I'd like to introduce you to Manu, and he will tell you about Infinity Aerospace.
Thank you, Sean. Well, good morning, everyone. I'm extremely pleased to have you all here. We're full house. We didn't expect that when we started off with this brainstorming. We were brainstorming how we're going to organize this first hacker meetup for space, and as you know, it's just this tremendous response. So thank you for all being part of this historical moment in open sourcing space and really revolutionizing the space with makers and DIY people. So a little bit about myself. So I am a maker. I love making things, and that's my passion, and that's my team's passion. As you probably would have met, there's Brian and Hood from our Infinity Aerospace team. Feel free to have all the questions you have, and we all are part of Infinity Aerospace open sourcing with Ardulab. So to start with, I'm not going to give you any information on what our product is because everything is planned for the day. I just want to give you a little bit of feel of what we are doing with Infinity Aerospace. So how many of you have actually flown hardware in space? Okay. So now look around you, and there's over 80% people who have not flown anything in space. And I think that's kind of a problem because I grew up with getting excited by astronauts, doing really all cool things. And then I said, well, how could I do this thing myself? And literally, there's no way to do it by yourself unless you are actually working with a huge, big project in the university or very fully funded projects in a company or in NASA. And I think this is something I really want to change. And I went to Singularity University last year. I was super pumped of doing exciting things in space and allowing people to access space worldwide, globally. Anyone, even a person in Africa who has this ideas of doing really cool experiments could access things in space. I think that was our core value core idea of when we started with Infinity Aerospace. So we came up with an idea of Ardulab. I think we will go with in this later today. So today, you have this tremendous opportunity to learn so much of things, learn from people who are doing crazy experiments, crazy ideas, all those things that are happening in space. But I want you to leave from one thing from this workshop, that you will go with plenty of resources, plenty of tools, and lots of inspiration to do and create your very own space program. You could literally create your own experiments. You could literally do things in space, raise money in Kickstarter, and do things by yourself. And I think that's the main goal of Infinity Aerospace, at least, to provide you with enough tools and resources. Second thing, who are in Twitter? Anyone of you have Twitter accounts? Okay, great. If you don't have, it's a great time to start a Twitter account today, and we will be announcing a community called Makers in Space later today. So that's our hashtag, and Ardulab is our Twitter handle. So please feel free to tweet about anything that's happening in the workshop and really cool ideas. And it's all about sharing it and really building the community. So I hope you guys have a great time doing it. And I look forward to have any questions from you guys. Thank you.